neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What a pity you couldn't arrange things more conveniently this morning.
I wasn't here last night. Not that it would be any of your business if I was.
Out. This is between Bev and me.
I'm not leaving till Beverley asked me to.
Is that right?
That's what I said.
Stop it! Stop it, both of you! You can save this sort of behaviour for the school playground. This happens to be my home.
I didn't start this.
Jim, I'm not really interested in who started it. I just want it stopped. I think you better go.
I came here to talk to you.
Right now, I need to talk to Stephen. We can have our chat later. Please, Jim.
You do understand English?
Look, you.
Jim!
All right, I'm leaving. You may be God's gift to surgery, but you've got a lot to learn about manners.
Quite a volatile character.
I can't say I blame him. I feel very tempted to thump you myself.
Eh?
Who do you think you are? You come in here like you own me. You start throwing around ridiculous accusations. Jim walked through that door not 5 minutes before you did. Oh, I don't know why I'm even bothering to explain. If you don't believe me, that's just too bad.
Now, steady on. I do believe you.
Good. I'm glad something I said has sunk into that thick skull of yours.
You've known me a long time. Have I ever behaved like this before?
No. Which is what makes it all the more disappointing.
The truth is, I've never been jealous before. I'm not using that as an excuse. But after what you told me last night, what was I supposed to believe? I've waited 5 years. I couldn't bear to lose you now. I love you, Bev.
You're welcome.
Morning, Pop.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's not in a very good mood this morning.
Yeah, I noticed.
Look, there's a report here that needs typing. It might be best if you didn't let Paul see you doing it.
Why?
Well, it's the one Rosemary asked for.
Oh, right.
I told you he was a little insecure about it, but boy, was that the
Can I see you in my office for a minute? Close the door. There's no need to ask who you were talking about just then.
Paul, it wasn't what
You know, you've been assistant manager for 5 minutes and already you're undermining me with the rest of the staff.
I wasn't.
Oh, really? My insecurity must be showing again.
You're taking that out of context.
Am I? And just who else have you been discussing the flaws in my character with lately?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, if you've been talking to my staff about me like that, what have you been telling Rosemary?
All right. I'm sorry I told Jane you were insecure. Paranoid would have been a far better choice of word.
Oh, Jim, for heaven's sake, you'll blow a gasket if you don't come
I
down.
came that close to flattening him.
Since when have you believed that flattening people solved anything?
Since I first laid eyes on Stephen Armstrong, he strolled in there like he owned a Helen. Talk about arrogance.
Sounds pretty sure of his grounds.
Oh, he's pretty sure, all right. I was the one she asked to leave. You should have seen the smug, self-satisfied look on his face.
What will you do if she goes back to Adelaide with him?
Nothing much I can do.
Now, last night you wanted to try and talk her out of making a mistake like that, come hell or high water.
Yes, well, I don't think I could talk Beverley out of anything today. After Stephen and I almost came to blows in her living room.
Well, I think you should try. I mean, you obviously care too much for her to let her go off without a word.
Well, I care, yes, but it won't be the end of the world if she goes back to Adelaide. I can hardly compare the way I feel for Beverley with the way I felt for Anne.
That's brought back memories. Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten. Croissants. The little place in the Adelaide Hills where we used to meet for breakfast.
Oh, I see. That's what all this is about, is it? Revive a few memories. Make her think of the old days. She'll come round.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I brought the croissant because I knew you liked them. Will you stop trying to find an ulterior motive in everything I do?
Well, after what happened this morning,
How many times do I have to apologize for that?
I don't know. I didn't actually have a number in mind. I always thought it was quality, not quantity, that counted.
Point taken. I behaved like an idiot this morning, and I'm thoroughly ashamed of myself. How's that?
You're getting there.
No, I don't know what happened. I just snapped. I've been under a lot more pressure lately than I've realized. It's not easy walking out on a marriage, even a bad one. You keep thinking to yourself, even though I don't love her, do I have the right to hurt her like that? But then, if you don't take the plunge, you're never going to be happy yourself. Well, I finally took the plunge. Don't tell me I did it all for nothing.
No, Stephen. It wasn't all for nothing.
Sorry, Jane, I'll have to take back that report for a sec. I have to cross-check some figures.
Was Paul really mad?
But I wouldn't worry about it. It's me he's angry with, not you. And I have to admit, he does have a point. I shouldn't have been gossiping about him behind his back like that.
Well, it's not as if you were being horrible or anything.
All the same, it's dangerous given his mood at the moment.
Yeah, I hope his mood doesn't last too much longer.
So do I.
G'day.
Hey, Mike.
Well, I'm all set. You need special instructions, Chief?
Oh, yeah, the photos.
Where do I start?
I've got it all written out for you. Now, you do know the sort of thing I want, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Think I can handle that?
Good. We'll see if you can come up with some new angles, something will show Lassiters in a fresh perspective.
All right.
You know, like you did in the video, when you filmed Mum and Mrs. Ramsay fighting over Mum's mink.
Yeah, well, that'd be a pretty hard act to follow, wouldn't it? What if I use a model?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, most professional photographers stick beautiful girls in their shots, don't they? Sort of gives it a point of focus.
Oh, is that why they do it? Well, it's fine by me if you know where we can get hold of a model.
All right, Jane, you're in.
Who, me? No.
No, Mike's right. A pretty girl would do wonders for his photos.
Well, I can't. I mean, I've got all this work to do, and what about Paul?
Don't worry, I'll fix it with Paul. I think my authority as assistant manager extends that far.
Helen?
Beverley? Oh, come in.
Hope I haven't come at a bad time.
No. No, I'm just doodling. I discovered an old abstract of mine that I put away ages ago. I thought I might be able to make something of it, but I think I was right to give it up in the first place.
Oh, I don't know. It's,
Oh, don't say interesting, anything but that.
I was going to say it looked like fun.
Well, to tell you the truth, it is.
Maybe I should take up painting. I could do with a few laughs.
Yes, I heard about this morning.
That's the reason I came, actually. It was very quiet down at the surgery, and I had to talk to somebody about it. I hope you don't mind. You're the first real friend I had in Erinsborough.
No, come sit down. Sounds as if I'm elected. I should warn you, though, when it comes to Jim, I'm likely to be prejudiced.
Can't speak fairer than that. I don't even know where to begin. That's half the trouble. Each time I think I've got it sorted out, it changes. Why do men always have to make everything so complicated?
If I had the answer to that, I'd make a fortune. Jim thinks that you're going back to Adelaide with Stephen, are you?
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, I suppose ultimately it comes down to how you really care about Stephen.
Oh, it'd be wonderful if it was as simple as that.
Isn't it?
5 years ago, yes, it would have been. If Stephen had left Karen and asked me to marry him, I'd have done just that. But he didn't. And now here I am in Erinsborough with a new job, new friends, and a whole new perspective on life. I'm not at all sure I want to give all that up.
You haven't mentioned Jim.
Jim, I'm very fond of him, but that's all there's been time for between us. And you must know as well as I do that Jim isn't ready to commit himself to a steady relationship with me.
No, I don't think even Jim is sure about what he wants.
The difference between Jim and Stephen is that Stephen really needs me. For 5 years, I hoped he'd leave Karen, and he couldn't bring himself to do it. And now finally he has. He's given up so much, I haven't got the right to turn my back on him.
But that's where you're wrong. You have the right to do exactly that, if that's what's best for you. Look, it's your life, for heaven's sake. Don't throw it away on some misguided loyalty.
What does this do?
It's a light meter. Checks the light.
Well, what would you like me to do?
Well, just smile a lot and dance around and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Great.
Oh, I feel silly.
Good. Hang on. I'll just tilt the camera down this way for a different angle. Oh, that's better. Yes.
How about this?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Now, spin around a bit, right? Make your hair all fly out. Great photo. Yes.
I remember this being on Gail's list.
Yeah, well, she wanted me to do something different, didn't she? Now, come with me. I've got even a better idea.
Jane, would you give me the file on the... It's all right, I'll do it myself. I don't suppose there's any point in asking what you're doing out here when you've got a pile of work sitting on your own desk.
I wanted to get a head start in typing the report up for Rosemary.
Must be really hot stuff. I mean, Jane is the one that's paid to do the typing around here, you know.
Here you go. Read it for yourself.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it.
No, I insist. Read it.
Collecting 3/4 of them, you know.
Yeah, well, they're from my private collection.
Right.
That, Paul?
Yeah, Mike.
We got some great photos.
Yeah, the only trouble is most of them are of me.
Well, that's all right. I think you classify as one of the hotel's assets.
See? Well, better go and get these developed. This place around the corner does them in an hour. I'll see you later.
See you, Mike.
Would you, like your desk back?
Yeah. I'd better finish typing that report up.
Yeah, I managed to get about halfway through it while you're out.
Well, the sooner I finish the other half, the sooner I can send it off to Rosemary, and maybe that'll ease some of the tension around here.
Yeah, with any luck.
I really hate to see you two fighting. I mean, I've always thought of you as the ideal couple.
Well, even ideal couples have their ups and downs. And being business partners as well adds for extra friction. Yeah, it'll blow over.
Hi.
Hi, yourself. Time for cuppa?
Sorry, I've been slacking off all morning. I've got to get back to the surgery.
Yes, I suppose there'll be people waiting.
If by people you mean Stephen, yes, he'll be there.
I take it you've made your decision then?
Yes, I have. You're entitled to a full explanation, Jim, but this isn't the time or the place.
It's pretty obvious what that decision is then, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
And I reckon that one is the best.
Give us a look. Oh, Mike, that's terrible. Look at my hair, it's all over the place. I look like a cave woman. And my skirt.
Yeah, well, that's why I like it. Look, I left the negative for the guy at the printing shop, right? He's going to blow it up so I can have a poster on my bedroom wall. Now, I reckon you should wear miniskirts all the time. You look fantastic.
Oh, yeah. And Nan'd be sure to end up in hospital again with another heart attack.
Well, why would she care? I thought she'd sort of eased up on you wearing makeup and stuff like that.
Oh, she has. But you should hear her go on when she sees Charlene in one of those jean skirts she wears. And all that shows is a bit of knee.
Yeah, well, I guess you wouldn't like it if you started modelling bikinis or something, though. Well, you could. I reckon any photographer would jump at the chance to have you as a model. Could be the start of a whole new career, couldn't it?
Well, thanks, but I'm quite happy with the career I have now. Speaking of which, I'd better get back to work. Paul and Gail will be back from lunch soon.
Oh, well, couldn't you just take a break for a while and come with me to the coffee shop? I promised I'd look after Jamie just after the rush hour.
Sorry, but I've really got to finish typing this report. Hey, are Des and Daphne still arguing?
Yeah. I wish they'd sort it out. It sort of gets me down when they keep yelling at each other. You know, I used to think they were the most perfect couple around.
Yeah, I used to think that about Paul and Gail. But ever since Gail got promoted to assistant manager, Paul's been acting like, well, I don't know, like he's jealous.
Well, it must be something in the air, I guess. Well, as long as you and I don't start fighting again, hey?
We haven't got anything to fight about. We're just friends, remember?
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Well, that's over for another day.
Good.
Is someone trying to tell me I've been neglecting him?
Well, neglect might be too strong a word, but I've certainly missed you all day. I've been doing a little figuring. I have to be back in Adelaide Monday at the latest. Will you be able to sort things out here by then, or do you want me to go on to Adelaide and wait?
I want you to wait.
Well, I've waited this long. A few more days won't hurt.
No, you don't understand. I don't mean just a few more days. I want you to wait a year.
What?
Stephen, hear me out. thought about it all very carefully, and I'm sure it's the best way to go.
But Beverley, a year, that's a long time.
I need at least that long to finish my research project. It may be chicken feed by your standards, but it's something I started, and I'd like to finish it. You'll need at least a year for your divorce to come through anyway.
And what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Sit around twiddling my thumbs?
It won't be easy for me either.
Ever since Karen left, I haven't thought of anything except the two of us being together again. I even phoned the cleaning lady in Adelaide this morning to make sure the house was nice and clean by the time we get back.
From the moment Karen left?
Well, what about it?
You told me you left her.
Well, yes, I did.
Well, then how come you're still in the house?
I left her, but we decided that I should stay in the house. She has gone off to her parents in Queensland.
She left you.
I told you.
She left you.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what does it matter who left who? The important thing is I am free.
The important thing is you lied to me. I'm just a standby ticket again. You'd still be with her if she hadn't dumped you. You made me think you'd given up everything for me, that I owed you something. Well, now I know the truth, and I don't owe you a thing.
Yeah. Or tell them I've rung the maintenance people and they're sending someone over. Hang on. Do you want me? Yeah. Madge, washing machines don't just blow up. It's ridiculous. They're trying it on for danger money, that's all. Yeah. All right, I'll be over in a minute. Bye. Madge has got problems at the laundry. The seal on number 2's leaking again.
We just had that thing fixed.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty old machine. The maintenance people did say they couldn't guarantee it'd hold. Madge has got a bit of rebellion on her hands because the laundry workers reckon it isn't safe. I'd better go over and try and sort it out.
Yeah, see what you can do.
Oh, sorry, Jane, what was that?
Your report's finished.
Oh, great. You just stick in my briefcase. I'll look over it tonight and you can send it off first thing tomorrow.
Okay.
And what about my letter to Finchley and Cudmore? Or can't you fit it in with all the extra work you've got to do?
It's in your tray for signing.
Right.
Gal's report didn't take very long. As a matter of fact, she typed half of it herself while I was out this morning. It was only 10 pages.
10 pages? I thought this was only supposed to be a preliminary report.
Yeah, that's right. Well, there's more to come.
How much?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Gail.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
It's a really great report, Paul. Gail has heaps of good ideas.
Well, it just goes to show how lucky we are to have her, doesn't it?
Is it okay if I go home now?
Yeah, go on, off you go.
Jim?
I'm not stopping, Helen. Charlene's on her own down at the workshop. I'm going to get changed and go and give her a hand to tidy up for tomorrow's opening. I'll get something to eat when I get back.
Oh, that's fine, but before you do, you have a visitor.
Who?
Me.
Who?
If you'll excuse me, I'll do the veg.
I take it this is full explanation time. Well, there's really no need. I got the general idea when I saw you at the coffee shop. I think you're making a big mistake. I don't like Armstrong. I don't think he deserves you. You deserve the best, and in my opinion, you're not getting it.
That was a lovely speech, Jim. It seems a shame to waste it. It's one of your most aggravating habits. You always think you know what I'm going to say or do. Well, for your information, Stephen's on his way back to Adelaide, and I won't be following him.
But you said, you told me that you made a choice.
There you go again. You're as bad as he is. You both thought it was simply a matter of me choosing between the pair of you. Well, maybe I did have to make a decision, but I didn't choose him. And I didn't choose you. I chose me.
Oh, I wish I'd seen his face. How'd he take it?
Oh, he'll get over it. There's a new crop of interns every year. I don't think he'll be on his own for long.
So, what about us, you and me?
We can talk about that over dinner.
Well, the laundry rebellion... You still expect me to believe that you're not paranoid?